Do you hate the heterosexuals that are into BDSM?
No, it's not hate the people. Wait a minute. Since we're being recorded here, I'll clarify this.
Okay.
I don't hate you. I disagree with you. And we think this is, yes, we would classify a lot of the behaviors as things that we severely dislike, and we're exposing them. And we think, that's just like people try to expose me. Some people, we had a guy follow us around and start yelling at us and say, "The Christian right is here," and he was yelling all over the place. So,
Folsom Street could have had 500 people at your press conference. We could have gotten 500 people to drown you out. We didn't.
Sure. Well, I appreciate that.
Because we believe that you have the right to speak your mind.
Exactly.
We have the right to. We're trying to practice tolerance towards you. I really wish you practiced more tolerance towards us.
But see, I think you're using a modern definition of tolerance, which is not the truth. The old definition of tolerance is just what we're doing right here. We're agreeing with each other, and we're agreeing, and I'm not hitting you, and you're not picking me, and we're agreeing to disagree. That's the old definition. The new definition of tolerance is if there are certain people like maybe me here, to some people they should not even be allowed to be here because that's intolerant.
I think it's great that you're here because I think you're seeing what's happening there.
It's wonderful to talk to you, but I'm just saying because we disagree doesn't mean we hate people. If we were homophobes, we couldn't be here because we would be afraid of everybody.
Right. I think it's just when you try to stop our events, that's when it comes down to the opposition becomes active, where you're trying to prevent us from gathering.
We disagree on public. Well, look, I need to ask you a question about this. Since you represent the fair tried to block our fair use of the fair's material on the website.
Oh no, that's their program guide. You're not allowed to use that.
No, but it turns out we have fair use. They didn't challenge us. We went to attorneys and said we have a fair use right to take because it's controversial. We have Gavin Newsom's letter. We put it on the website, and everybody, pretty much, even gay websites, have agreed that that was a fair use on our part. So, were you in the loop on that?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, because I think they're wrong. We have a fair use. For example, even though if I had something on my website which said, here's the NCFF in action, this is terrible, and we had a graphic, you would be within your rights to say, look what Americans for Truth is doing about NCSF. You can take the photo of it, you can put it on your site. So they tried to block us from even just criticizing, but using the material, and it turns out I think they're acknowledging that they're wrong because we did not respond to their legal letter. We got a legal letter from a pretty fancy sounding law firm. It's kind of intimidating, but it's fair use, and you can even go to a gay website and they backed us up on it. So, but I think it's important. I think civil discussion is always good, but we're going to have our moral judgments. We believe homosexuality is a sin. You can't get much more politically correct than that. But I do appreciate.
Even though the BDSM community is only like 20% of it, you're opposing the whole thing.
No, I do think we don't want to just single out gays.
You think that the heterosexual BDSMers are also engaging in sin?
Yes.
If you start stigmatizing people according to what they are, that's a problem.
We disagree with you on what you do, not on what you are. We would say,
we would say this is our orientation.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, BDSM, I believe, is a sexual orientation.
Do you believe there are people that are born that way?
I do. I believe that. How in the world, if you're not hardwired to like intense sensation, why in the world would you like it? There is no way I could convince you to like it because you're not hardwired that way. So I do believe that we're born that way. I think that's why we have such a huge percentage of bisexuals in our community, because it's not so much the male or female, it's the power exchange, it's the dynamics of the power exchange.
Well, then if you believe that, and you're an attorney, right?
No, I'm not. I know I sound like one.
You do. You're good. You're very good at what you do. If you believe that it's an orientation, wouldn't you believe that BDSM should be folded into sexual orientation laws?
I do believe people should not be fired for being involved in BDSM.
But currently, are they included in sexual orientation laws?
No, they are not.
So is that one of your goals?
Not at the moment. I think that we're a ways away from that.
Long term?
Long term, yes. I think that it's wrong to fire somebody for being into BDSM.
So, okay. That's interesting.